I think that's one of the reasons we are in embodiment, in this movie, is to learn compassion for others, that if somebody is suffering in China, that's also part of me suffering. So when you do this meditation, you're not just doing it for yourself, you're doing it for everyone.
Peter, I have a question.
Okay.
Is there a message is there an urgent message for us from the Ascended Masters, especially Saint Germain, especially now that after COVID, a lot of things had changed, and we can really feel that we are shifting into something. And do the masters have a message for us?
Yes, there is a great change taking place. And some people don't feel it, but many others do. Like in Mount Shasta, sometimes people walk up to me and they say, "Are you feeling the ascension symptoms?" Mm-hmm. And I say, "Well, what do you mean by that?" And they say, "Well, you're being pulled up on one hand, but then there are a lot of problems in the human world on the other hand, so you're like a rubber band being stretched." Mm-hmm. So Saint Germain told me a long time ago that things would happen on the earth that would require, like, I don't know, you can call it a mass ascension. He didn't use that word, but a great lifting up, and we are being prepared for that. And not everybody is ready for that, but that's why it's important not to get pulled into arguments, or to feel depressed. Mm-hmm. Everybody, this is a movie that we're in, mm-hmm. and we volunteered to be here because we're actually, God wanted to have this experience. So just know that not everybody has the same destiny, and to feel compassion for everybody, but also to work on your own ascension. This ascension is something going to be very real.
Oh. So it can happen anytime soon? Is this
I think soon, of course, soon, when the masters say soon, it could be 20 years, but to me, it's feeling something happening, in the next year or so.
So what is the best preparation for it? Is it like a physical kind of ascension? And then how do we best prepare for it?
Well, put it this way, I've been taken into the inner earth. Mm-hmm. And it's very much like the outer earth, but it's at a higher frequency, but there's a sun there. Mm-hmm. And I was taken in the spaceship into the inner earth. This is something I've had experience with for many, many years, 50 years. And again, not in the physical body, out of the body, but it's very, very real. And there are people there that I used to know who died, they say died, they left the body, and they welcome me when I get there and say, "Peter, good to see you." And, they're happy, and, they're like waiting for us. Now, Pearl used to talk about, there were some beings that she knew that she said, they're in the inner earth. Some of them have a choice if they're going to re-embody again on the surface or not, but it's a beautiful world. It's what in Tibet they would call Shambhala, mm-hmm. or we call it paradise, whatever. Mm-hmm. And I know it sounds crazy, but I've been there many times, and I'm hesitant to talk about it just because it sounds so bizarre. But since somebody asked the question, I'm just saying what I know to be true. And so it's not to get drawn into the dramas that are going on, or get depressed or angry, things like that. to just keep sending that light out and the compassion, and also to ask, what do I need to clear before this change? Like, is there someone I need to forgive or ask for forgiveness or something like that? That's very important now. And try to feel compassion and don't give up hope. Feel, I am the presence of God sitting right here now, and my every thought is affecting humanity. So I choose to think positive thoughts. Just realize each of you is a being from the great central sun. So I am the light of the great central sun going out to humanity. And you don't have to see flashing lights or violet fire or whatever. You feel it in your heart. Feel something, there's something happening there, you know?
Wow.
Even if you don't feel it, just saying the words, you're doing good.
Mm-hmm.
And have confidence in yourselves, you know, just realize it's what the Buddhists call basic goodness. Even if you've done bad things, the light in your heart is good. You should say, I am a good person. You know, even if nobody else thinks that, I feel good. I have goodness, you know, I am good. That Christ child in you is good.
Wow. Thank you.
You see that picture of Mother Mary, it's called the Immaculate Heart of Mary. She opens her chest and you see the heart.
Mm-hmm.
The heart of Jesus too, where you see the heart. I met some monks in Greece on Mount Athos. That's their whole prayer. May the heart of Christ be everywhere known. So everyone you contact, the heart of Christ is in them, or the heart of Mary.
Mm.
Just hold that vision.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Thank you, Peter.
Even
Thank
in the world leaders, they seem to be, you know, some bad people, but just know somewhere inside there is a basic goodness, and you have to tell them, listen to your heart.
Mm-hmm.
Follow your heart. And I call on the masters to help the world leaders. The masters need us to do these calls, to call them into action. So.
Thank you, Peter. So, Amy, have a question? Amy, you can unmute yourself.
Thank you, Joanna. Peter, when you spoke about mass ascension, is this like people exiting their bodies, millions and millions of people that we have been hearing about? Is that what you mean by that? Do we have to prepare for so many, like maybe millions of souls leaving their bodies?
That could very well be, you know, that could very well be.